Howdy y'all, NESHY Nick Anktel here with the Crystal Beast tier list. We have all the Crystal Beast monsters down here, everything including the pendulums, the rainbow dragons, every single monster for the Crystal Beast archetype, and we're going to be ranking them today. Kicking things off, we have Crystal Beast Amber Mammoth, who I'm putting in D tier. He's a 1700 beat stick, which is pretty cool, and he's voiced by Arnold Schwarzenegger in the anime, but unfortunately that doesn't net him a high enough spot on the tier list in my opinion. Next up, Amethyst Cat. She's also not doing too hot, just because the attacking directly is pretty sweet, but only 600 attack. We can do a little bit better than that. Cobalt Eagle is actually going to be the first one not in D tier. Cobalt Eagle is the only Crystal Beast that's level 4 that's not a beast, so he plays around There Can Be Only One quite nicely with Sapphire Pegasus. Plus he's a wind, which goes with Lightning Chidori, and he's a winged beast, which goes with Ice Beast Zero Fine if you really want to make that. Pretty cool if Sapphire Pegasus was a winged beast, but we can't win them all. Next up we have Emerald Tortoise, who I'm also putting in D tier unfortunately. He doesn't quite do as much as the other Crystal Beasts, but I'd actually put him above Amethyst Cat, honestly, because he has some cute synergy with Baguska, which is pretty funny with the Baguska lock. Not quite above Amber Mammoth, because he's not a 4, and he's not voiced by Arnold. And then Ruby, I want to put her in B tier just because she's not that great. Like 300 attack, 3-star, but, you know, she kind of does carry the deck when she can. Ruby I'm going to put in A tier just because that's kind of the other Crystal Beast poster child. Now we have our first S tier. This shouldn't come as a surprise. Sapphire Pegasus definitely deserves that S tier ranking for Crystal Beast. You know, he's really proven himself because it's not a once per turn effect. Accessing every single Crystal Beast in the deck, graveyard, or hand. That's just amazing consistency that any deck would like to have, honestly. Plus you have Bridge Bond to search him out. Just the heart and soul of the deck right here, for sure. Next up, we have Crystal Beast Topaz Tiger, who I'm also going to put in C tier, actually. Just because he has an ulti, you know, and Sapphire Pegasus also has an ulti, so another S tier reason to put him in there. Another reason to put him in S tier. But Topaz Tiger actually is like the only Crystal Beast that gains the highest attack, other than Zenit, obviously. But, you know, great revenge killer, Rush Rhino. You know, always been a staple for a little bit. Crystal Keeper, I'm putting in D tier. He is a pendulum, so that's pretty cool, but his effects are very lackluster. An okay protection effect, and then that, like, honest effect, like, in the hand as a hand trap. Just not really cutting it for me, honestly. But I'll actually put him above the other Crystal Beasts, just because he is a pendulum, and his effects are a little bit more useful than these guys. And he's a fire. We don't have a Crystal Beast fire attribute, so this gives us maybe Dark Doriato combos, if we really wanted to. And then next up, we have Crystal Master, who I'm putting in A tier. Crystal Master, just being able to search every single part of the deck is insane. Crystal Master has so much potential. The only unfortunate thing is he requires a normal summon. And, you know, that kind of sucks, but, like, there's so much potential in this card just tributing itself to add any crystal card that you want. Not S tier, because he can't special summon himself from hand. If he did, then that'd be S tier, for sure. I'm actually going to put him above Ruby, honestly. Next up, Rainbow Dark Dragon. I'll put him in C tier. You know, he puts in work. I'll put him above these two. Actually, I'll put him like low end of C tier. He puts in work with Zenith and being a dark for advanced dark or Allure of Darkness. So that's pretty cool. And level 10, you know, rank 10s are pretty nice. And you can summon him pretty easily in Crystal Rockets. So definitely, like, not bad. Definitely better than Rainbow Dragon though. Rainbow Dragon I'm putting high end of D tier. Rainbow Dragon just isn't good. I wish we had a good Rainbow Dragon, but it takes way too long to summon him. 0 protection, you know, 0 advantage, no negation, no anything. He's literally just a beat stick that you summon from hand. And, you know, Zenith is the only reason that you'd want to play him, in all honesty. And then you'd want to run, if you're running a deck that runs Zenith, and can't summon Rainbow Dragon, you'd want to run Rainbow Dark over regular Rainbow Dragon, just because then Invoked can't use your own Rainbow Dragon for Invoked Mechaba. Obviously that's very niche, and Ruby's a light and Zenith is a light too, so they could just use those, but just like the smallest reason to run Rainbow Dark Dragon over OG Rainbow Dragon. But still above everyone else in D tier. The first Ghost Rare, gotta give him that. So that's pretty sweet, but everything else just kind of holds him back. Zenith, next S tier, baby. Zenith is S tier. I don't think anyone really realized how good Zenith was until we started playing around with it and seeing how good it was. Like 3,000 attack coming from your hand every single time. That's something Crystal Beasts have never had before. The highest attack was Topaz Tiger, but then everyone welcomed Zenith. Zenith was a great addition to the deck. Gave Sapphire Pegasus so much more potential. It just enables Sapphire Pegasus so much more, because Sapphire Pegasus is a better Jet Synchron, in all honesty, with Gaunt Granite into Researcher making Halki Fibrax, and you don't have to ditch a card to summon the Jet Synchron from grave. And even more, Zenith adds a Rainbow Dark Dragon to hand, which you could use a lure to turn into actual resources. You know, it turns the lure into Pot of Greed. We have Rainbow Neos is next. I was kind of thinking about whether to put Rainbow Neos in this tier list, but you know, he's a fan favorite. Everyone likes him. I'll put him at bottom of A tier. Rainbow Neos is a great card. You know, you can't really scoff at his effects, being able to non-target just shuffle either all your opponent's monsters, all of their back row, or even their graveyard back into their deck. That's pretty sweet. Nothing to stick your thumb at. The unfortunate thing is he doesn't really have any negation effects, and his only protection comes in the form of Neos Fusion. So, not really wanting to summon it turn 1, but he's pretty good as a turn 2 board breaker. Unfortunately, you do have to run the bricky elemental hero Neos, but he's a solid boss monster all around, great against Eldritch. And then finally we have Rainbow Overdragon. This card, like, gave... it was such like a letdown, I want to say, because like the effect wasn't amazing. It was a Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon fusion. I'm gonna put it in B tier though. This is our only B tier card, because the tribute shuffle effect, shuffle all cards on the field as a quick effect. That's pretty good. You know, you can't stick your thumb at that either. You have to respect an effect like that. But you know, 4,000 attack, being able to boost his attack too till the end of the turn, that's cool. I would have liked it a little bit more if it was permanent, but very hard to summon. Not good at, he's not like a game ender, right? Because it shuffles everyone's field. But with Zenith out, pretty decent. If we had a really reliable way of summoning it, man, that'd actually be a pretty decent deck, because Rainbow Dragon, or Zenith, adds Rainbow Dragon to your hand, and then once you dump all 7 Crystal Beasts to grave, summon Rainbow Overdragon, shuffle the field, and then if you just get like another Zenith effect to add the other Rainbow Dragon, you summon 2, attack for game. That's like one of my favorite ways to play the deck, because it's just like, it feels like real Crystal Beast, right? But just Ultimate Crystal Magic isn't a very good card at all, and therefore Rainbow Overdragon isn't as good as he could be. But let me know what you guys think of this tier list. This is the Crystal Beast tier list for all the monsters, and you know, if you have any disagreements or anything you want to change about it, let me know. I'll see you guys in the next video.